Hello everyone and welcome to Games, Comics and Crafts. In this video I'll be looking at Gatchaman issue 5. Okay, so this is issue 5 of Gatchaman. Once again, pretty decent cover. Except for placement of June, really don't like this. It just looks awkward. Either placed a little bit down, made a red kind of coming into thing, or done something of more dramatic pose, or put a red in this situation here. That kind of arched over. She just looks like her neck's broken. Not good. Not good. Anyway, last issue, the beta team saved June, stole the craft. Once again, the artwork in this is really nice. I like this artwork. And they go and try and save the rest of Gatchaman. They've been caught by the giant mecha octopus thing, and it turns out they can't escape. And somebody has remotely starts the self-destruct, which it turns out to be himself or Bergie. And basically to blow up the rest of the Gatchaman. And they are stuck. They cannot do anything about it. But then all of a sudden the secrets have been deactivated. They can't do it on the control systems. Something's been deactivated. It turns out it's June's deactivated it. She's removed some stuff, physical stuff from the actual self-destruct mechanism, therefore it doesn't work. Okay, that makes sense. Somebody you'd have thought would go down there and kind of like, hey, if I took a mallet to the self-destruct system, it would stop working. They don't do that. She does it instead. That makes perfect sense. So she's fighting. They go into board the ship as well, and it turns out they found her. She's a bit bruised and whatever, but they have a bit of a fight. Again, not too bad. We get a little, everyone kind of gets their own little bit, but no, it's never same. This is the same with Thundercats with these team books. You only ever really ever get one panel. You never get like Mark takes down 4 guys over 3 panels, and then they take down 2 each or whatever. It's always just like smack, crack. There's not really, they're not really choreographed fight scenes as such. They're literally just poses. Anyway, he's a bit more aggressive than they thought, and then they do the cool whirlwindy thing, which we love, which is kind of iconic. And off they go, get swished away, and that's it, job done. So they're going to shut down the magnetic tentacles, which they can do. So off they go, they manage to do that thing, and then they're going to basically heading out to open water so it can explode and not destroy the city. And it's like, oh, I think I can destruct the destruction sequence here. How? You've removed parts of it to stop it working the first time, but now you can just sit at a keyboard and get to work again. That's ridiculous. If you can do it there, why couldn't the people that actually own the ship deactivate the first time around? It makes no sense. That is very, very silly. So, yep, I think that's a bit stupid. And then get back to base, and it's like, right, okay, this is acceptable. You extracted a clear. June and Beta team returned to base. Instead, took it themselves to engage Galactor, and then it was reckless and dangerous. It's like Nambu, Nambu. You're an idiot because they saved the rest of Gatchaman. The idea you've got a beta team that sits. That's the mission last time. The idea you've got a beta team that sits at the sidelines and goes, well, let's wait for 5 people to get murdered and killed, and then we'll sweep in and do something about it. It's like, well, no, you've got an extra team here. That's the point. You'll back up. If you can help save them, and not being funny, these guys did nothing anyway. It was only June that got dropped off. So I mean, the idea that you got pissed off at these guys is ridiculous. For saving Gatchaman anyway. And it's just like, it's just stupid. It's like, oh yeah, you activate, yeah, you'll be activating our team as replacements. It's like, oh yeah, but they must learn to follow orders. Yeah, but your orders are bullshit. they were, they were, they were stupid orders. It's the same as last time. It's like, oh, we'll just sit on the sidelines and wait till they all get killed, and then we'll send another wave in, and then they'll get killed, and we'll send another. No, if you've got a group to move in, send them in with undercover. They would know. So yeah, idiot. Supposed to be the cleverest man in the room. Moron. Um, and then old Bergie's kind of waiting there, doing his thing. And it's like, oh, look, ha ha ha, there's a weakness for him. And it's like, oh, the beta team's a weakness. Ha 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 ha. It's like, yeah, because you're basically going to recruit the beta team or you're going to cause some eruptions and all. And I particularly love the way that the beta team are kind of all standing around there. But once again, the lass that is kind of there to replace is the only one that gets to chat. Everyone else is just standing on the sidelines. I mean, these are faceless faceless henchmen, effectively. We don't know who these are. They may have a name in issue 1, but they've got nothing going on with them now. Nobody could name them. I couldn't name them. Can't even name the main one. So I just think this whole kind of like internal conflict thing to try and build it between this thing, and then you've got two other teams as well after this as well. And what are they doing? Um, yeah, I just think it's silly. I think it's a silly subplot, and obviously you're trying to get this betrayal plot going on there, and you didn't want to use the core team, which makes perfect sense because that would be an even worse plot than having a beta team. But the idea that Nambu is like, yeah, don't do anything to help because that would be bad. That's just silly. So, once again, we're in a situation where it's okay. It's on the brink of like, do I really care about any more of this, or do I just continue buying it and see what happens? Because apart from the artwork, again, if they change the artist in the next arc or whatever, then it's definitely probably a no, unless they do someone really really good. But story wise, yeah, it's fine, but it's not great. So there you go. That's my opinion. If you agree with me, let me know. If not, let me know as well. That'd be great. So thanks very much for listening, and hopefully I will see you on another video very very soon. Bye bye.